It's awesome to be able to make these videos. And this one is Michael Jordan and Vince Carter. Now, they had a game in 2001, December 16th. We know Michael Jordan, towards the end of his amazing career, Vince Carter, super explosive, electric player. Probably a better dunker than Michael Jordan as well, but he played for the Raptors in this game. You see Jordan on the Wizards. Now, I guess this is kind of labeled the shutdown game, as Vince Carter scored, get this, 23 points against Michael Jordan in the first half, right? And we know Jordan is known for that 23 on his jersey. I guess some trash talk took place between the two. Vince Carter telling Jordan, "Oh, you can't guard me." Things of that nature. Michael Jordan stepped up his game in the second half, and Vince Carter scored 0 points in that second half, ending with 23 points. So he ends with 23 after scoring 23 in the first half. Michael Jordan shuts him down, and you see the date of the game right there. I think he's told one of his teammates, I think is how it went down. Or he might have told Vince. I can't remember at the moment. You're not scoring nothing in the second half. I think he might have told one of his teammates. But nonetheless, 23 points, and that's considered the Michael Jordan shutdown game on Vince Carter. You know, they say Michael Jordan, somebody you don't want to talk trash to. You just want to kind of leave him alone because he'll make you pay. Now, check this out. Now, Vince Carter, he has the Kobe Bryant death date for his birthday. And that could probably be a whole nother video. January 26th. And Kobe Bryant died that day in 2020. Okay? So this game was 41 days before his birthday. And if you haven't figured out by now, I'm a decoding channel. At a bare minimum, you could say that I'm pointing out amazing connections here, right? Now, that's interesting that his birthday is 126 and the game was on 1216. You get the same numbers. I'm noticing the same numerology too. Look at the same numerology right here on the game and his next the next birthday after the game, 49, 31, 13, 29, and 11. Same numerology. So you get the 126, same numerology. 41 days before his birthday. Remember, Kobe Bryant died at age 41. Kobe Bryant equals 41 in the language. And he walked off the court his last game with 4.1 seconds left. LA equals 41. Kobe Bryant played for LA. But check this out. There's so much here. Vince Carter in the reverse cipher, reverse the alphabet, apply this numerical code with his name. Vince Carter 179, that's the 41st prime number. That's the 41st prime number. And then again, Kobe dead at age 41. 41 days before his birthday, this game. Right there. Now, that's amazing, huh? That's amazing. I'm going to skip along here real quick. I had these set up in order, but I'm noticing that the game left 15 days in the year. See that right there? The game left 15 days in the year. Vince Carter wore 15 on his jersey throughout his career. He wore a couple other numbers, I think, too, or maybe at least one other number. But check that out. 15, he played for several teams, it looks like. 15 on his jersey. This shutdown game where Jordan shuts him down in the second half. The day leaving 15 days in the year. And here's another 15, if I can find it, I think. Let me see. Vince Carter was drafted in the first round, 5th overall. That's 15. How about that? How about that? Now, the game was 63 days before Michael Jordan's birthday. His birthday is February 17th. Michael Jordan was born in 1963. And he famously had the 63-point game against the Boston Celtics. Okay. NBA record 63 points in a single playoff game against the Boston Celtics. April 20th, 1986. I don't know if that still stands. I guess it might. I think that was the highlight game of his career, even though there was many. So isn't that amazing? Even Jordan scored 21 points in this game against Vince Carter, this shutdown game. And it was in the year 2001, right? 2001 is like 21. Can you believe that Vince Carter's nickname, one of them, is Air Canada? Kind of like Air Jordan. Michael Air Jordan. You see that? So Air Canada, that makes you kind of think of like an airline, doesn't it? Maybe it is an airline. This game was in 2001 and 9/11 was in 2001 and it involved an airplane. Like Air Canada, Air Canada, like Air Jordan. I just caught that one. Isn't that amazing? All of this stuff is synced together with these stories. Vince Carter attended North Carolina in college, the Tar Heels. So did Michael Jordan. Isn't that awesome? Wow. It is awesome, isn't it? Very awesome. Jordan was age 38 when you add their numbers up on their jersey. 23 plus 15 is 38. Okay? That's amazing. So I'm very happy to be able to just journal this and note this with my own video here. And then maybe someday masses amounts of people will see this, but it's popular now that let the actual truth of how we're in a fake world. This stuff is trendy right now, so You could just say, I'm happy to be a part of the masses now, as, people have TikTok rot brain, TikTok content, short attention spans. Um, so, if that's you, hey, on to the next video. But this is the Michael Jordan, Vince Carter shutdown game. I hope you enjoyed. Soak up the information, soak up those connections. Until